Hello everyone, this is Christina from Christina's Art Corner. Yep, that's the name. We're starting off real good here today. I'm doing my completed pages for December. I had like a 24-hour bug. Not sure what it was, but these are the books that I have worked in. And so I'm just going to go ahead and put them to the side and do one by one for you. The beginning of December started out great. I was doing my 24 Days Till Christmas book by Coco Wyo. I was going to upload a video every day of me coloring these pages. And I was able to do some, but then I got a shoulder impingement diagnosis and I wasn't able to complete the book, but I'll show you what I got, how far I got anyway. So I did day number 1, and let's see here, and then did day number 2, and like I said, any of these that I finished are up on the channel if you wanted to see. Do have lots of glitter on these pages, metallics, and then I ran into, and I was going to do ink tints on this, and oh, the paper didn't like it at all. And so then I started going over with Prismacolor pencils and didn't get to finish it. But I got to day 4 and was able to do this globe, which I think turned out really cute. Have lots of fun metallics with a metallic washi tape on the edges. And then day 5 was Santa, and I asked you all which palette I should use, and so I did this one here, and there's lots of glitter on this one too. Glitterfied. And then I got to day 6 and did this one here. It's funny how crunchy the pages are. And then I skipped day 7 and I got to day 8. And this one was a lot of fun too. And then I think that's where I had to stop because there was day 9. But I had several people who were working with me in this book. And so I'm going to put my book to the side and put their pictures up here as I promised I would. And I'll let that run for a little bit while I get the next book ready. Thank you to those who participated in the tag. It was hashtag 24 Christmas Xmas pages. It was great seeing all the notifications come through to see how you colored each day. That was awesome. I wish I could have participated more. Life had different plans. That was lots of fun. Okay. And then, let's see, Seasons. I did Seasons by Hannah Carlson, sorry. I did a page in here. This double page Christmas spread. And I did do a color along up on my channel for these 2 pages. Let me zoom out just a little bit. There we go. So I did a pastel background, and then I used Colorfully Optimistics cheat on pine needles on how to do those. Did those with Prismacolor, and then took Posca and made the snow. And then I did the mice, and they have some glossy accents on their little jewels. Then I think I went to the ornament, candy canes, this ornament, and then I did the rest. So it's up in different sections up on my channel. I'll leave links in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, this was lots of fun. These ornaments turned out really cute. This was a nice double page spread to do for Christmas. And then I also added these little stars with Posca and some metallic watercolor. And then I flicked some white gouache and some of the gold glitter onto the page. See if you could see close up there. I was worried I wouldn't get it done with the way that I was feeling, but thank goodness I did get it done, and hopefully you enjoyed the color along. So that is Hannah Carlzon Seasons. It's always nice to get another one done in these books. Okay. Romantic Country, the third tale. I wound up doing this page here. So I started out with Albrecht Dürer, and I did that for up here in the sky and all the trees as a base. And then the bottom here, I did some blues and purples. I'll have to bring you in a little closer so you can see that. And then I used a bunch of like dragon glaze. See if I can find it up here for you to show. I used some of these dragon glazes, some folk art glitterifics, and just gave it this color shifting look, so it looks lighter and darker depending on how you hold the page. So that was a lot of fun. Very snowy, very fun. And again, nice to get another page done in this book, Romantic Country, the Third Tale by Eerie. And then in Fairy Tales by Emily Lyda Hall Oberg, I started, this is a whip, I started on this page here. So I did a light blue background. So I used this metallic ice blue by Folk Art. And then I used some of this Glitterific Pop Beach Vibe Chunky Glitter. You can see at the bottom what it looks like. So I used that here. And then here I started doing the gems in acrylic. I'll just show you a little closer. Obviously I have plenty more to do. I was going to do some different colors. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish off this page. I definitely want to finish it since it's a winter page, not necessarily a Christmas one. I was planning on doing different colored gems, but I might stick with just the blues and then just have the deer in its color, which there's like some bronzy flakes in here and some gold that would go with the deer. So yeah, I'm not totally sure if that's the way that I'm going to go or not, but I'm sure it'll be in the moment that I decide. But there's some metallic acrylic and then just some regular acrylics on here. As you can see, some of the iridescent on these here. Yep. So yeah, that's going to be a whip in Fairy Tales. I'll put this one in a different place. And then I also started this page in the Zen Doodle coloring Baby Animal Winter Carnival by Jeanette Wummel. And there you go. And for this, I used these paints here. These are the Waverly Plaid High Performance Glossy acrylic paints. And then over it, I went with the holographic Folk Art Glitterific. Let's see which one, if I could show you. Here it is. It's the holographic extreme glitter that I put on top. So I started off that portion there and love the effect that I got from that. So I need to finish that one too, so that's a whip. But I tell you, I love this book. The pages aren't to difficult, and you have fun, wintry stuff going on here. Really, really cute book. This Zen Doodle Coloring Baby Animal Winter Carnival by Jeanette Wummel. So that's in the whip pile. There's quite a few of these. Because when my arm wasn't doing too well, I could only, like, painting and stuff was a little easier than full-on coloring. So from R.J. Hampson's Serendipity, I started this page here, and I did an acrylic shifting paint on the wreath area here. I have some light blue pastel on the page. And then I think this is looking too much like a chicken. But I was planning on doing some really colorful leaves here. That's why I started out with this fluorescent yellow from the Artex pencils. And so, yeah, depending on how you look at it, you get different shades of green. And then I got his little hat and scarf finished here. So yeah, this is one I have to go back to too. But love these images. I'm not so sure though that like these hardcovers, like I don't know if the paper is that much better than regular paper, but I still enjoy having the book, let's put it that way. So that's another whip. I did try to do like winter pages for the whips so that I could go back to them. The Woodland Wonder by Jen Rancine. And this one here, I just did a light pastel, soft pastels background. Even have a little on the moose and some green down here to give me a base. And I thought that would be a cute one to do into the winter too. So yeah, it's just super light color. And then you have your trees here. I'm not sure if I want to keep those like a birch tree or whether I want to color them brown. Based upon the moose, I think I want that to be the main attraction. So probably birch and maybe do a shadow of gray on them. So yeah, that's Woodland Wonder. These are also really cute images. If you haven't seen this book before, look how sweet. Oh, really darling pages. I love this one. But yeah, this is a really, really cute book. Nice matte cover too. And there's 2 sets of images. And then in Rita Berman, the winter book, I started, that was one from last year, my skates page. This one, again, I had my pastels out, so I went ahead and did a pastel background and brought it in just to the trees a little bit. And then I have some like purpley pink clouds up here. So I just need to go in now with whatever medium I'm going to use on top. I think that will be cute. So there's that one. Another whip. Then I also got into my Color by Number Circleism Yuletide by AJ Quinnell. And I did this one. These are so much fun to do. I'm going to show you up close. I think I used my Teo tree markers on this one. So yeah, lots of fun. When my shoulder was acting up, it was nice just to do a little color by number. And that's AJ Quinnell Yuletide. And then in 50 festive themed miniatures, let me see if I can get my light higher so it's not so brutal on you. Okay. 50 festive themed miniatures, Camellia Angel Kova. Remember, I am doing a hashtag hosting one for this book, 50 festive minis. And for this book, you see here, hashtag 50 festive minis. Some of you have already done some pages. And this is the one I did for my video on how to make glitter glues. And so we made these glitter glues and I used them on this page. So I used A couple of Copic and Ohuhu alcohol markers, and then I used Artex pencils. I was enjoying using those a little this month. And then all of our homemade glitter glues are on here in the lamp, and these on top of the lights, and then on the scarf. Super cute. And then here on the ice skating rink. And then also the snowflakes. So yeah, it was so much fun. If you want to see that video, it's up on my channel. It's the most recent video that I've done. Lots of fun. So yep, that's 50 festive themed miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. And don't forget, there is a hashtag. I'm running it through March. Okay. And then in Lizzie Mary Cullen Magical Christmas, I started a page in here where I did this Mossy Meadow folk art, or was it folk art? I should just grab it and show you. Mossy Meadow, where are you? Yeah, it is a folk art matte Mossy Meadow. And then I used the holographic glitter on top. And then I started coloring in here, but didn't get further than that. So that'll also be a whip going into winter, because I think that doesn't have to be terribly Christmassy. But yeah, I really love the background. Look how cool that is. I was experimenting with a bunch of these paints. That's why I wound up having these whips. It's much easier for me to paint with my shoulder than it is to basically scrub, if you will, with pencils. So like layering pencils, just too much elbow and shoulder action. So, but yeah, I do intend on finishing it. I'm kind of questioning what colors I want to use in here now, is why I didn't finish. Besides my shoulder issues, kind of stuck on what color I want to use since I have such a bright background. But yeah, there's that one. And that's Lizzie Mary Cullen. And then in Woodland Kingdom Coloring Book by Toshiyuki Fukuda. This was a group buddy color with Jamie's Coloring Love and Sherry Dunowitz. So here I use pastels for the backgrounds, Artex pencils. I first used Prismacolors and they slid all over the place. So I switched to Artex. And then I have some Spectrum Noir clear glitter on several of these. And I didn't think to myself that that was the bird wing instead of actually a leaf. So I have that little mishap there, but I think it turned out cute. These are awfully fun pages to do. And then we also are doing this page here, which I'm finished with, but just waiting for the others to be able to finish that, and then we'll show that in January. So that's the Woodland Kingdom Coloring Book. Thank you, ladies, for doing that buddy color with me. And then by Camelia Angelkova, I have 50 Nighttime Mandalas. And I did, what did I do? I did this one here. And I just had one yellow, two purples, and two pinks. And so that's what I did here. It was lots of fun to do. So yeah, there's that one in 50 Nighttime Mandalas. It's nice because those don't take too long. And then another group buddy color with Doodle Robot and several others whose names I'll put in the description, so you can hop on over to their channels or Instagrams. But we did this page here. And for this one, I used a cherry. Where are you? I used this black cherry background with a red extreme glitter over top for the background. And then I want to say I used Did I use Prisma or Artex? I'm trying to think. I think I used the Artex pencils. So I did blues, oranges, and greens, and yellows, and then some black accents. And everyone's pages turned out so cool. Everyone's is so different. A lot of people altered the pages, so it's really cool. So yeah, that's this one here in Magic Dreamland, and that is by Mei Zhang. Let me go ahead and put this back in here. And then Entangled Treasures by Jane Monk. I did this page here. Now for this one, I used Rosa Gallery watercolor for the background. And then pencils. I want to say I used Prismacolor pencils for this one. And I used the fluorescent pink here. I just tried to do different multicolor fish here, and then I glitterified their I want to say wings, but that's not what they are, fins. And then all of the bubbles are based, and then metallic watercolors all over the place. I use a lot of different metallic watercolors, mostly from Sparkling Magical Watercolors on Etsy. I think these gold look really cool. And then down here at the bottom is also metallics and glitters. This was honestly such a fun page to do. I experimented with all of my metallics and glitters. I used a bunch of my pens, like the Spectrum Noir metallic flip markers, the dual metallic brush markers by Pentel, the Sakura Jelly Rolls also. And then just to take a picture, I had to put some washi tape on the back of this just so that I could take, because the paper curled a little bit, and in order to take a picture without a curled page, I also did a little reel for Instagram for this. But I wanted to take this off so I could show you how I based the fish with alcohol marker. That's the one thing that I missed. I based it with alcohol marker, but you can't, nothing else came through besides that, besides the alcohol marker. So it's really good paper, and I just love this book. In fact, where is my, there it is. There's my sheet. But yeah, it turned out super cool. It's probably my favorite page of the month. There's so many fun pages in here. I also started this one with glaze markers, and all I did was the outline of the people, so I have that as a whip to do. So I actually need to mark that one, because I forgot before when I was preparing for this video that I did that one too. So yeah, that one will be a fun one to do. Love these books. It's nice to have one-sided ones too. And then in Joanna Basford, Joanna's Christmas, I started a couple pages here. I did this one here, and I was just able to do the background. I used this strictly. It's Michelle Nicole's Artistic Vivations Poseidon. It's a metallic harmless staining glaze. You can actually use this for wood, glass, paper, anything. And it has a green base with like a bronze metallic. So depending on how I tip it, you see either the teal or the bronzy gold hues. So I still have that to finish up. This was last year's. And then I'm pretty sure, yep, I have this one. And this was the black cherry background with the gold glitterific. This one here. So I have that one to finish up too. I'm not sure if I'll let that one go into next year. Probably will, since it is Christmas ornaments. But yeah, I did enjoy doing this background a lot. Like I said, painting was a little easier to do with my shoulder than straight coloring. Last but not least on these, I asked you all if you wanted to keep the pages that we were doing in December and move them to January, or have a new page. And some of you did want a new Tropagoth page, but more people wanted to keep the December page in January because they were doing Christmas coloring. So for my hashtag Tropagoth 2023, I have switched it to Tropagoth 2024 by Carla Magana. And the page that we are doing is this one here. And like I said, that was December's illustration. So any captures that I took on Instagram, if you did yours, I will take those into January so that we can do a little slideshow of everyone's pictures. So that's for Tropagoth. And then for Spooky, hashtag WitchCatSpooky. That is staying the same since I didn't do a year, by Sarah Cheswick, which I'm not saying that right. But the one that we're doing is this one, and you see I didn't get either one of them done either. But I was leaving it all up to you all, and you decided both on Instagram and on the YouTube community tab to have the same page, to have a chance to color this one. So that's the one we're doing for WitchCatSpooky out of this book. So if you would like to join, if you haven't, or if it's one that you do with me each month, that would be awesome to continue. So that's those two. And then I think the next portion of the video is the buddy color and original art that my granddaughter and I did. So I'll switch you to that portion. Okay, it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show, where I bring my granddaughter on. So she's here.
Hello.
Show hands. So we did a buddy color. I was promised I would show my bracelet from my grandson. So here's Santa. So he's with us today.
Because it's Christmas time.
Because it's Christmas.
It's a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Yes. And so we did one, and well, you did a couple.
I did like 3.
But we had a page that we decided on, Winter Chibis by Alexandra Franzese. And we haven't seen each other's.
Nope, it's all a surprise.
So, how did it? I think this was, some of these hairs were stuck to Santa.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
so ready?
3, the first one, ready? 3, 2,
Wait.
oh.
Wait. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh, I love that! I love how you always do like the background, and I never do.
So cute. That's not true. You do backgrounds.
When?
You do.
Oh, I love that.
I love yours.
Oh, it's so cute.
Look at how different they are.
I know, I love it.
I love it.
Like, they're like totally different boys. It's like it's so your style.
I know. Well, I was thinking of you, really, with all the pink and purple. So I used Kelly Art alcohol markers, and then I used some of this Dragon Glaze by Folk Art to do this down here.
That's cool.
And
I love the little sleigh.
Yes. And then I also used some, where is it here? Some other glitterific, which I can't find right now. But anyway, yeah, I used two different kinds. And then I also used a Jelly Roll Silver. So there's all, there you can see all the glaze, how it's color shifting on there. This was lots of fun. I loved this picture.
It looks so pretty. I love it. I love your little puppy.
Thank you. So share what you did. Oh, and I used gouache. Sorry. I used gouache for the white snow.
I love how you added like the little like red nose because
yes, because
like,
cold.
Everyone says they're So when I did mine, I was thinking of Kristoff from Frozen.
Yes.
From Elsa. Common favorite of lots of people.
Yes.
The sleigh, like, it doesn't look like his, but I did some green and different colors. And I I tried to keep like things matching, but at the same time I wanted it to be colorful.
Yes.
I did like purple, blue, green for his.
They go together fantastic.
Thank you.
I think you made a boy and I made a girl.
But our eyes are similar.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I know.
But I did like a whole color scheme. I did the mittens to match the scarf, and this blue is just random. I think I meant to make it purple, but instead I made it blue, like this color.
Yeah.
Blue. And his little husky friend, he's just so cute.
So sweet.
I did little green because his favorite colors are green, blue, and purple.
Yes.
And then I did like different. I like how you did different colors. I did like a gray and
a tan color.
like a tan, like a grayish.
A warm
tan,
gray.
A warm.
Yeah.
And then like a very dark gray. But he's so cute. I was thinking of huskies. Like, some people I know have had huskies.
Yes.
And so I saw the huskies. I'm like, ooh. That's a good idea.
So next, you're going to show the other pages that you did, and then we'll show the next page we're going to do. I'll take mine away.
Okay.
So you show your
Well,
next.
I did the 3 next pages.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. You go ahead and show.
3, 2. Oh. I tried to make mistletoe, but it didn't work out. But, so they're in music class. That's like, she is like blonde girl, green, bluish eyes. Her color schemes were purple, greens. This was supposed to be like a toned yellow. She has bright yellow hair. But I'm like, maybe I could do green because I really liked the greens that I had that were similar to these in front of us.
So I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Did you put them under mistletoe?
Yeah.
So you drew in the mistletoe?
I tried to.
So they're boyfriend, girlfriend?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Family members.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, our family members.
Oh, okay.
But
so keep going. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
The kid version.
The kid version, okay.
I think you know.
I got you.
But they're in music class because
very nice.
They like music.
Yes, and because you're in choir.
Yeah. But
really cute outfits. I love what you chose for their outfits.
Thanks. I did his a little bit similar to his, but different.
Very nice.
His like hair is like a copper color.
That's pretty cool. And what did you use for alcohol markers? Do you remember? Were they Ohuhu or
shuttle art?
Shuttle art. Yeah, you like those.
And then I used a little bit of pencils for some of this. And for like the shadow of the neck. Yeah. I tried to do it for her too, but I guess I couldn't do it for him because his neck is covered.
Shadowing with pencils. That's pretty fancy.
But this is what I tried to do. You can see my swatching.
Yeah.
And then the next, okay, so this one's kind of messed up on the eyes, but you'll see.
Okay. Oh dear. We have a gothic girl. That's okay. That's all right. Oh, how cute. How chocolate. I love it. It's cute. I understand what you mean about the eyes, but that's okay. Keep go ahead and explain.
She's poor demon.
Oh.
So this is her in the back.
Oh, okay.
This is her me version.
Oh, that's okay. Like, that's your version.
I mean, her cup's kind of bled a little bit.
It's okay.
Which I don't really like, but like, yeah. So, when her hair turned out that color, she kind of looks like a little old lady.
Yes.
But I tried to make her hair brownish, like a grayish brownish, but
that's okay. People's hair colors are different all the time, no matter what age. I mean, you have a grandmother with blue hair.
That match your eyes. So I think these are supposed to be lights.
Oh.
But I changed them into leaves and lines.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good too. That's very good.
I tried to ignore her eyes.
That's okay.
So I ended up, for some reason, making her whole eye black, and then I tried to fix it with light white marker.
Oh, yeah, and it made gray.
But,
that's okay.
Well, it was wet.
We learned from those things.
But
we learned from those things.
Yeah, I did the different wood colors. I like the different woods I did. And then this is the next page that I'm going to be doing.
Oh, we're going to do something to Santa in January. Wow.
If we want to.
I say maybe we do the skier. Can we go to the skier? I really like the skier.
I like the dancer. That's like way far.
The ice skate, well, that's pretty far ahead.
I know.
You got ahead of me.
There's some real mistletoe.
Uh-huh.
A little grandma. I like this one. But yeah, we could do the skier one. Where's the skier? Yeah.
The skier?
I like this one.
Okay, so we're going to do the skier for January.
Yep.
All right. So let's show what else. You want me to go first or you want to go first? You want to go first? Okay.
Okay. So we put, yeah. So this is, I'm sorry. So this is something that I made. It was originally like wood and stuff. So the reason why there's staples is because originally I tried to make this thing into a craft.
Okay.
Over the summer, but
okay.
that happened.
So did you repurpose this then?
Yes, I repurposed it to be something different.
Okay.
So
and what did you use?
Metallic paints, but I forgot what they were, like, kind of like. I know you got them for me for my birthday.
Ohuhu metallic paints?
No.
Acrylics?
No, they were like, there was gold, like, you know these colors?
Yes.
They're like the little tube paints.
Yeah.
They squeeze out, like.
Arteza.
I think so. There's like nothing left in them now.
It's the Arteza metallic paint. So what is this? Because this is black and it's not metallic.
This is acrylic paint.
Okay.
It's a black acrylic paint, and I covered the whole thing.
Okay.
So you can still see there's a bit of staples left. I tried to get them out.
That's okay. It's mixed media. We're going for it.
Yeah. So what I did, do you have any like markers?
No.
Oh. So I got like an ink white marker. That's where I got this in the swatches from. And what I did is when I got my hand and I traced it with that white marker.
Okay.
And because I had no white paint, I had to improvise. Okay. So I can't like you know those markers. They look similar to this, but like
jelly rolls.
Well, it's not a jelly roll,
but it's similar.
It's similar.
Okay.
Well, not really. It's not a pen. It sort of is.
Yeah.
It's like this. Actually.
But that's what you use to outline?
It's something like this.
Okay.
And you tap, like you press it, and...
Posca?
Somewhat like that.
Like those?
Yes, like these, but the whole thing's white, and you press it, and like a whole bunch of white ink comes out, and it was like paint-like to me. So I did that to the wood a whole bunch of times. Okay. And I spreaded it with my paintbrush, and then I got a white base, so for the black base. Okay. And so then I started painting with my paint, and I actually added a texture. You can feel I added the paint, added texture to it.
That's very nice.
And so I added gold because I had a little bit left.
So you did washi tape to get your edges clear? Yes. Good.
I put washi tape here and here, and then I grabbed a little spongy thing. Yeah. I dipped it in the gold paint, and I went.
Okay. Awesome. You did amazing.
Thank you. That's why it looks like that kind of like look. Because I used a sponge type thing, and then I used that same white pen to go whoosh whoosh like you would do with paint. Pencil, and it got me little splashes.
You got little splashes. That's beautiful, honey.
I put the date in so that when I grow older, I can look back on it and be like, wow, my hand was that small.
I love that you repurposed something that you already did.
Thanks.
That's
fantastic. I had because I guess I stapled a whole bunch of stuff to it and stuff. So like pom-poms and string stuff, and then I took it all out, removed some of the staples because this is not all of them. Right. And then I repurposed it.
Good.
And we have a second wood piece.
Okay, we have.
I love to paint on wood.
Second one.
I always have liked to paint on wood things. I don't know why. So this one I really love. So I also repurposed this one.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can keep it there, okay?
So this was actually something you're supposed to paint on. Okay.
It's one of the boards I gave you from a while ago.
Like from a Christmas ago or something. But, so I'm going to tell you what it is, and then I'll tell you something else. Okay. So I did a moon. very sparkly in the night.
Yes.
With little stars. Many different sizes of stars. There's actually a lot more.
Okay.
Like a whole bunch. But then I got the white, or the black acrylic paint, and I went over some of them because there's just a lot.
Okay.
So, like, recently I've been loved to do mountains.
Okay.
Because it's really pretty, and I think it's like, and then I have like hills. I had a mixture of green. So it started off with yellow and blue, and then I mixed them, and then I mixed like different amounts of the blue and different amounts of the.
Which paints did you use?
So like those old little like small circular thing.
Okay.
Those paints.
Okay, I got you. Was it a paint palette? Was it in a palette? No.
It wasn't fancy. It was like this old.
Oh, okay.
Like it comes in like those kit ones.
Oh, student.
Yeah.
Student grade. Okay.
But I used that, mixed it up. It came with like a different kit. But I mixed that up.
So you mixed this color yourself?
Oh
wow! Great job.
It didn't come like this. I just took different colors and mixed them up, and then that's how I got the different variety of greens.
Beautiful.
And then for the mountains, I took that same gold paint that I just showed you on my other one, and I put it on the mountains so look, the moon was like shining on the mountains.
That's gorgeous.
I have actually other paintings, or not paintings, but like pictures that look like this. It's similar. I invented this as like clouds, like it's daylight and there's nighttime. I'm good at making nighttime mountains.
That's beautiful.
And then I used Posca like sparkly markers.
Okay.
The ones that you bought for me.
Okay.
To make like really cool cloud like things.
Yeah.
They're similar to these.
Yo hoo hoo glitter markers.
They're actually these.
Okay. The XSG. Those are from Temu.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I use for my other things, but yep.
Well, that's beautiful.
Oh, and there's something else. So the moon's a little pink there.
Yeah. Well, the moon has different because you have look.
Well, I've never seen a pink moon.
No, but if you look at the moon, it has look all these shadows.
Oh, true.
And sometimes you can have different shades in the moon depending on how you look at it.
But
you're saying you had something under here.
So before this, because I said this was like I changed it. Before this, like last year at Easter time, I was bored, so I thought I could make an Easter painting. But it was a little wonky.
It didn't turn out the way you wanted.
It didn't turn out the way I wanted it. So I repurposed it and I made the whole thing black. And I made a moon out of it.
It's beautiful.
But where that was, like, I did the same thing I did with my hand. I like painted it with that marker. I did the same thing here. I kept going over it with a bunch of coats of that.
But through white.
But
pink or red will show through. That's the lesson to learn from that.
Okay. But it was like Easter colors, so there was like pink right there. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, there's something wrong with the marker. I'm like, oh, it's from
red and pink are the hardest to cover.
Okay.
But it's beautiful. I love it.
And I added little birds.
Yeah, so cute.
Lesson. Science lesson.
So good.
Whenever you look in the sky, the only star in our solar system is the sun. And the reason why we see the stars, well, there are other planets, and they may look bigger than others, but really they're closer to our universe than others.
Well, thank you for sharing with everybody your science knowledge.
You're welcome. I learned it in science.
We have one more thing to show. Now, we were supposed to do this together.
I didn't have time.
But you ran out of time, and I didn't get as many pages as Winter Chibi, so
I've not seen this yet.
Your other grandparent asked you she gives us a prompt each month. And this month was
Candy Canine.
Candy Canine.
Like a candy cane. But I don't know what you did there.
And you haven't seen it yet.
Nope. I'm really excited.
So here's my Candy Canine.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love that. It's like Slinky Dog from Toy Story.
Slinky Dog Dash.
Oh, I love yours. In my head, I was picturing something way different.
Yeah, I know. That's why it would have been fun if we had to compare. But he was jumping up for a big old snowball.
So in my head, what my idea of the candy cane would be a canine, but it looks like a candy cane, like like it would be just straight up stripes. It wouldn't have any
like
colors.
you would do a dog, but you would make red and white.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I might have add the legs as candy canes, and then have a little those little candies as ears and a tail.
Oh, okay.
But I love yours.
Thank you.
I love the little candy cane.
I used Rosa Gallery watercolor paints. And
I like when we did the washi tape because then when you open
yeah, I mean it wasn't. I did have a little bleed
yeah,
through.
it's okay. It still looks pretty cool.
And then so I did all of this is in Rosa Gallery, and then the background up here is an alcohol marker.
Ooh.
This part is watercolor, and I used a little bit of alcohol drops to kind of give it that look.
I love that.
And then I doused it with a bunch of watered down gouache.
Nice. I love it.
So I'll give a little closer up. It's my Slinky Dog Dash candy cane. Candy canine.
I love it.
So that's it. We hope that you enjoyed.
Wait, we're skipping something.
What are we skipping? Oh yeah, we were going to show you something else. I jumped ahead.
They're very, not very old, but they're pretty old.
So we did a project years ago.
Long ago.
And we brought it up from the basement for the kids to give to their teachers.
For Christmas gifts.
And for Christmas gifts. So we thought we would share. A few years ago, we made jewelry.
I'll put them on so they can see it.
Yeah.
They're
So we made necklaces like this.
We did make bracelets, but we kind of
We had the cabochon glass piece. We decorated the metal part of this and then attached chain. And yeah, we have several different kinds we're going to show you. Putting on some rings. You'll have to show up close because they can't see.
It's hard to...
Closer, closer, closer. And move your hand around a little bit.
Uh-oh. They're really big on me.
Uh-huh.
I've got
yeah, because they're
fingers.
adult size. Here. Help direct your hand. Look at the one with the heart.
This one looks like a Walmart ring. Doesn't it though?
Oh, oops, you got a hair stuck to it. Oops. There we go. So yeah, we made these for fun many years ago.
I was like...
You were super young, but helping your Grammy.
Mm-hmm. We made keychains and necklaces. We would have had more to show you, but we gave them to our teachers.
Well, and also I sold a bunch.
Oh, you did?
Years ago, yeah. And here's one.
Oh, I wish we could make more.
There's iridescent color shifting paints
in
here.
This one was one of my favorites.
Uh-huh. Well, you can have it.
I can? For my book bag?
Of course.
I love
you helped make them.
Oh, that one's a nice one.
And then this one has this one in it. So this has some greens and reds.
So this one I kind of remember making a little bit. But this one's special.
And it has love on there.
Oh,
it
cute.
has a little cross.
Ooh.
It has a heart. And
a dragonfly. I love those.
A dragonfly.
I remember seeing them around.
And then, yep, there's the center of that one.
Ooh, we have one more ring.
And then we have one more ring.
All the rings. This one's like, I'm going to call this one Walmart ring.
Here's a pink one.
Ooh, pretty. Walmart ring. This one's abstract ring. This one's a heart ring.
And you can pinch them to size.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I had sold a bunch of these to buy art supplies years ago. And you helped me make them. Yeah.
This one I made. Like, I know I made this one.
Yes.
But it's like, little stripes.
Here, we can show how we did it. So this is the cabochon.
So, like,
and you paint directly on the back.
So, we paint on the back. We do the actual, like, part. And then that's why it looks like
And then we took E6000 glue and we glued it to a keychain or a necklace.
Like this.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And that's how we did it.
Yep.
So I kept this all these years and kept all of these all these years.
Keep them safe.
And good thing we did. You want to put those in that bag?
Yeah.
because you all were able to give your teachers gifts this year.
Yeah.
So that's...
My teachers loved their gifts.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And they're like, oh, really? Did you make this? I'm like, yeah, I did. Like, that's so neat. That's so cool.
You really did help. You helped squish down the glue, and you helped do the painting.
This one.
You did help with the painting.
Did I really? These look so good.
Well, at the time, I was using a product called Unicorn Spit, if you remember.
I do remember. I remember that's all you ever, in my head, that's all you ever used.
That's this.
Unicorn Spit.
Actually, these.
You used to have a whole bunch.
I do still have them.
Oh.
They last years.
I remember your old art space, which is like the whole wall full of Unicorn Spit.
Still is in my closet now.
Oh.
So yeah, I used these, and there's lots of metallics, and then I would use color shifts inside as well. You'd paint them, seal them, and then we would glue them.
I always loved that Unicorn Spit.
Yeah, it sure was fun. We did lots of fun things with them. So I think now we're finally finished.
Yeah.
So you all have a great rest of your day. I hope
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. We hope you enjoy your time with family and friends, and we'll see you in the next Completed Pages video.
I'm so excited for January.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Sparkles.